Okay, it's 5:45. I have been well fed. I have walked a bunch. I have rested some. I took a nice salty Epsom bath for just keep my legs feeling good, hopefully. And I've got everything laid out, so I thought I would show you how I prepared. So the outfit for tomorrow, this whole top drawer is just like race stuff. And I had packed all of my, if you watched my packing video, I packed all of my race outfits by day. So I've got my 5K packing cube open, and I've got shorts, skirt, top, sports bra, and then I'm gonna see what the temperature and stuff is like in the morning, and that will depend on if I grab any gloves or a throwaway layer. So that's just donatable item that you can shed at any point during the race. And I've pretty much pulled out everything else I need from the drawer. But I decided to keep my race outfit in the drawer because I just have the one bed. Sometimes I have two beds so I can lay it all out, but it's fine. So on the floor here, I have my shoes all ready to go. I brought 2 pairs of running shoes this go around. So these are gonna be my 5K half marathon shoes. And my other ones, my 2 ones over there, same model shoe, just different color, will be my 10K full marathon shoes, so each shoe gets a day's rest in between. Got my socks and my toe separators. And then I have this bag, it's just the Club Run Disney bag from earlier, to pop all of the various things in that I have to carry to the car in the morning. So I've kind of laid things out in order as I would grab them, I think, more or less. So bib boards, that's to pin the bib on, road ID, body glide for the feet, and maybe also under the armpit area, chapstick, self-explanatory. I'm bringing a mask to wear in the corrals, and then I'm bringing a disposable poncho to just to have in the car, but you know, see if I want to bring it to the corral with me. This will go in my pocket. It's got 2 little salt tabs in it and 2 pieces of gum. My headphones, which I've made sure are charged. My Gym Boss interval timer, which should be working just fine. My camera, my little DJI Pocket Osmo camera is charged and ready to go. Wallet, keys, and also a little list of things that I need to remember to bring in for my car. My Theragun is still in my car. I'm gonna want that after the race tomorrow. And then this is kind of the other parts of my outfit. So this is to do my hair, sock bun kit. If I'm doing a sock bun, I haven't decided yet. Light up, this is fun. Let me see, hold on. Food, please. There. I will keep it on the static one, but it's my little light up scrunchie, and then ears. And then for nutrition, hydration here, I will fill this up in the morning. I will bring this with electrolytes already in it. So my Nuun will go in it, and I'll have my other water bottle just with water, but that's by my bedside table right now. I'm just gonna leave these in the car just to have. And these are food items I may or may not bring with me to the corral, but they're gonna come in the car. And that's, well, gee, guys, that's everything. I really want to get in bed because I know I need to get more sleep, but I'm feeling particularly anxious and amped up. So I've decided to do a little evening yoga to wind down, and I'm kind of hoping to be in bed by 6:30 and out by 7, but you know, as long as I'm in bed and I'm resting, that's really what's important. So, okay, here we go. Good morning. It's 2:50 in the morning. We did it. Somehow managed to get like 7 hours of sleep, so call that a win. This is my day 1 outfit. I'm trying a skirt, a separates option this time. I've been wearing run dresses, the races in 2022, so I'm excited to try this. Wearing a cute little skirt from Etsy, and these ears also from Etsy, and this I got on sale at Lululemon. The rest of the pieces I already own, sports bra, bike shorts. These are from Amazon actually, I didn't already own them. They're really nice. And I've even got Donald on my shoe. He's gonna run with me. So now I just have to figure out exactly how to get the bib on. Because if I connect it to the skirt, oh, I will still be able to go to the bathroom. That's true. So I might put it like here. Anyway, pretty cute. All right, we'll take it. Okay, I just attach it to my shirt, honestly. I don't think I need to attach it to the bottom. Using the bib boards, which I've never used before, so we'll see how those go. Forgot to show my glow bun. That's right. That's right. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to be in the car at 3 and it's 5 to 3, so here we go. It's so early, you can still see the moon. Alright friends, day 1, 5K, parking lot chat. I'm here, it's I got in about 3:20 and walking towards the start. It's a bit of a walk, always. Oh, being directed, hold on. Okay, feeling good. Heading in, and it's slight breeze, a little humid, very humid. Hopefully the rain stays away. It's not wet. I didn't bring my poncho or anything because it's not wet on the ground, and I didn't even bring my layer because it's not chilly. And just an hour and a half till the start. But longer than that for me, but anyway, it's exciting. Here we go. You can see Spaceship Earth, and I'll flip you around to have a look. There she is. Looking pretty. There's a lot of people here. Way more than I remember. From previous 5Ks. Like a lot of people.
Welcome to the stage, featured Disney vocalist Elodie Germain.
By the dawn's early light.
3, 2, 1.
the hydration chute, heading towards the food boxes. Flip you around. Really awesome. I wised up and brought a bag. I just shoved it in my pocket because it's always so much to carry. Here we go. All the bananas. And that's it. Heading to that's where you get your gear check back there. Those trucks. And if you have them, I don't typically do that. That is an available option. And this is the finish area, looks like. I tried to do the photo pass at the end, if I could find it. I think I found it. And I go do that. Oh, it is so sticky out. Holy moly. I hope it gets less humid for the rest of the races, but you know, whatever. It does lubricate the joints, so we'll take what we can. It's always a silver lining. Anyway, here's the photos. They have these set up, and photo pass photos. They're included with your race entry fee, so it's a nice thing. I don't usually do the character stops, but the lines aren't that long. So let's see who there's. Daisy. Oh, maybe I'll do Daisy. Daisy and Donald. I'm gonna do Daisy Duck. I'll show you the line. See, not too long. Who's on the other side? Oh, Mickey Minnie? Would I rather do Mickey Minnie? Maybe. Let's go look at that line. Alright, I'm just picking one. I'm gonna do Minnie Mouse.
How about that?
Minnie Mouse. Here we go. Yay for Minnie Mouse! She was so cute. Okay, we can go now. I keep saying we. It's just me, guys. It's just me. We'll have a parking lot chat. I never stopped to notice this before, but they do have food and drinks. Really, just snacks. Looks like snacks and beer. Snacks and beer. Okay. You can see the finish line there. So everyone has passed. Neo! I did not take note of where I parked, which is very typical for me, but I wised up and I left an air tag in my car so I could find it in the parking lot. So that way I just look at my phone and it'll take me right to it. So that's another one of my newer race tips. Other one is bringing a bag in your pocket, little plastic bag like this, folds up to flat to nothing. Just tucked it in my shorts pocket, perfect. And then leaving an air tag in the car so I can find it. Because I'm so excited when I park, half the time I don't look at where I've parked. So, little things I'm learning as I go here. Alright, back in the parking lot. Oh my goodness, that was fun. Body's holding up okay. I'll give a full recap in the room, but really fun, very sticky, but very fun. And I'm very close to my car. Yay for air tags. Okay, let's go back and I'll chat with you there. First thing I do when I step in the room, when I know I have more races in the subsequent days, is I get everything put away and ready or charging for the next day. So I've already gotten this is my outfit for tomorrow, that's ready to go. These are all my little bits and bobs this did not come with me, but I brought this in the car. These were in my pockets, they're here now. My gym boss is here. This is what I was talking about having a bag. I finally wised up. It was super handy. I brought in my little pre-race breakfast with it, and then I just folded it up flat like this. You know, it's a plastic bag, it folds up to nothing. I stuck it in my little bike short pocket along with all my other things. Works out great. So that's there, I'm ready to go. I've got my Theragun, which is a percussion massage therapy tool, charging. I've got my little camera charging, and I've got my phone charging. I'm going to put my watch on in a second because it tends to drain the battery, so I want it to last the rest of the day. But I got my headphones charging, everything's charging. I broke the seal in the box, but I didn't look in it yet, so let's see what we get this time. I was very jealous. They gave out Honey Stinger waffles in the Wine and Dine, which I did virtually. I didn't go in public. Oh, they did bring, yay! I love those waffles. I had one for breakfast too. Animal crackers, nice. I never eat that, so that's fresh. Little olive oil, sea salt pretzels. We've got some sunflower seeds and a Honey Stinger waffle. Nice little snack box. They always give you a banana. I will probably eat all these things in the next half an hour or so. And they offer you Dasani water, which I'm a water snob, you guys. I never take it. I don't like it. I mean, if that's what they're serving on the course, I'm going to drink it. You know, I'm not going to be picky about that, but I don't need to waste a plastic bottle of something I'm not going to drink. But I usually take the Powerade on the way out. And yeah, so that's Elle snack box. So it's going on 6:45. I'm like in Casper the Friendly Ghost lighting section here. I'm going to show you the medal. It is so stinking cute. Look, Pluto, the slides. Sorry, it's really bright. I have to put the lights on or we'd be very dark. Anyway, it's super cute. Oh, it says I did it on the back. I didn't even notice that. And here, let me take it off. Oh. It's hard to do things with mouse hairs on. Oh, how cute. Here's the ribbon. Very cute. Love the yellow. It's got paw prints on it, but the color scheme goes with the whole theme of the race. Sadly, mine got a little chipped. It looks like Pluto's ear's a little chipped, but that's okay. The paint chipped off a little bit. Still cute, still love it. Very nice. My first time wearing these, oh, you can't see, these bib board things. Very comfortable, no safety pin, which was fun. There's nothing wrong with the safety pin. I mean, people are like, oh, you could stab yourself with it. But, I don't know, just use caution. Ten cuidado, right? But that worked out great. With the Dopey, you get 2 bibs, and you have to reuse them, each one twice. So it's a little steamy out, like I said. This is not terrible. It didn't rain, so we're happy about that. I overheard people panicking yesterday. They're like, they're gonna cancel it. It's gonna storm. I'm like, no, it's not. They're only gonna cancel if it's like, we really can't go if it's like lightning on top of the course. Well, that was super fun. And I felt really good and solid. I did do run walk. I probably ran most of the first mile. And I went really slow. I'm just trying to take it super slow. I'm never running for time, ever. It's kind of fun. It was fun during training to see my time improve a bit. It wasn't intentional, just with all of the volume of training, my time did improve, but it doesn't mean anything to me, really. At the end of the day, as long as I'm crossing that finish line, feeling happy and healthy and strong, that's my #1 goal always, and that is my win. And I won today. I won because I crossed that finish line feeling happy, healthy, and strong. I didn't talk about, I don't know if I've talked about this everywhere a lot. I might have talked about it more with my my private community. I don't know. I've been having some issues with I always have issues with my feet. This is something new. If you're like, oh my gosh, she's gonna talk about her feet again. I have problematic feet. I have structural issues with my feet. They affect my gait very much, which affects all of my body and how my muscles fire and all of that. So lately, in the last few weeks especially, I've developed an issue with my left inner hip. And after seeing my physical therapist and a trigger point specialist, we think it's actually more stuff that with firing in the glutes and stuff that's a little bit off, and it's causing some inflammation that I'm feeling more in the front of my leg. I don't feel it when I'm running. I feel it every other moment. It's not hurtful. It's just like a little sore, and I'm just hyper vigilant. And it's because of my feet and how my gait is affected. And I do what I can, and I work within that. That's why I do run walk. I would do run walk anyway, to be honest, because it's more sustainable for me, for these more like endurance challenges. I mean, Dopey is an endurance challenge for sure. But I basically didn't run last week at all. I took a whole week off running, which was never in my training plan, but I just felt like I needed to give my feet a break from that impact, to let them rest, and that helped a bit with my hip. But when you're feeling something for several weeks, it's not gonna go away if you resume the high impact activity right away. Like taking a week off, I knew that wasn't gonna solve anything. It's a much more long-term thing, and I am looking at changing up how I train in 2023. I'm going to focus a lot more on strength and hip and glute mobility, especially, and especially strength in that area. I worked a lot on ankle strength and mobility this year, which has been very important for my journey, but I really need to work a lot more on kind of mid-body strength and mobility. So that is my plan moving forward. But I'm just delighted. I felt really good throughout. It was hot, but it's fine. It was just like, it wasn't even that hot. It was in the low 70s. It's in the low 70s still because it's 6:45. But I don't know what the humidity percentage is, but it's nuts. To give you a sense of like how much you walk, so I parked right outside. I'm on the 3rd floor of this hotel, and you just go down the elevator out the door. I'm probably like 1/15 of a mile from my car. So it's not a lot of walking to and from my car from my hotel room. I'm just gonna tell you my total walking distance so far today is 5.58 miles, and a 5K is 3.1 miles. So there is a little bit of walking with these races before and after, especially if you're parking. I like having the car for many reasons. I actually don't mind walking to the car after the race because it is a chance for my body. It's like kind of an opportunity to cool down instead of just going right to the bus and sitting down for however long. If you're staying on resort property, Disney does provide shuttle transportation, which I've done too, which is great and convenient. You don't have to think about the car and all the logistics of that. But I just prefer, personally, I think it's just a personal preference thing, and this is totally individual. I just prefer having the car. I like having all my things in the car. It gives me a sense of security, and I like that little cool down walk and the warm-up walk too. I know as we get into the other races, the walking gets more because the start line change. I think even for the half and the full, it's quite a substantial amount of walking between even this like starting area and the corrals, if I'm remembering correctly. So just something to keep in mind. What I'm going to tell you is that 5Ks are really fun. If you don't think you're a runner, by the way, if you run any amount, like run 5 seconds, walk 5 minutes, run 5 seconds, like if that's your interval, you are a runner. You are. If you're running any amount, you're a runner. But 5K is very accessible. They don't time it and they don't pace you. So you can walk it very easily. With the other race lengths, they have a 16-minute per mile pace cutoff. So that's something to consider. That is doable for walking if you're walking real fast, and especially if you're putting in at least several jogging segments in there, some intervals, you can definitely get it done. So I love Run Disney because it is so accessible. It's not competitive. There's not a competitive feel to it. Yes, there are elites. There's some elites. It's not very elite driven races, to be honest. People stop and stand in line for like 10, 15, 20 minutes for characters. This is the vibe, right? And if you are a Disney lover, if you love the parks, if you love all things Disney, it's just so much fun because you're basically accomplishing something really awesome, like a physical feat in the happiest place on earth. And that's why I keep coming back. I love running, but I am not competitive at all. Like I said, I don't run for time. I don't really care. And when people are like really, really competitive, it makes me very uncomfortable. I don't like to be in that environment. And I like applaud people and I will like cheer you if you are competitive and you run for time and you race for place and all of that. Like I will cheer you on, but I don't want to be running next to you. Like I will run somewhere else. I don't know. There's not a competitive bone in my body. That being said, I am competitive with myself about, I wouldn't say I'm competitive with myself, I'd say I'm extremely determined and driven just by myself. People can inspire me, but I don't like compare and be like, I'm gonna beat you, I'm gonna do what you do, or I'm like, I just don't. So this is just fun. This is just fun. Let me grab my phone, I'll tell you a little bit about my stats. Let me see. I don't even think I capped my, hold on one second. Let me finish out I use Runkeeper lately to track. Let me cap off I didn't like fill up a little thing, so I'll come back in a second. Apparently, I set a record though for my fastest 5K. I haven't been using this app very long, only like a couple months. that was my fastest tracked 5K. Okay, I'll show you the map. Let's hope that it focuses on it. So you can get a sense of the course. I mean, you can look at the course maps, of course, under each event guide, but so you start in the Epcot parking lot, you kind of go, go around the roads, and then you run a lot of this 5K in Epcot, which is so fun. You go around the entire World Showcase, you pop out, you run just a little bit down, not through the boardwalk, but you kind of like go down that exit of Epcot, if that makes sense, and then you switch back around real fast, and you run kind of behind the other way where Mission Space and Test Track is. It's the usual course they take you through past that big store creations and all that, where they're doing all that construction still in the middle of like where that ball is, the Spaceship Earth. That's the usual shoot that, at least in the last year, that they take you down to go to the finish line, and then you finish right very close to where you started. So really, really fun to do that. These were my splits. So I pretty much jogged the whole first mile, and then I moved into my run walk around mile 2, or between 1 and 2, I should say. And you can see like my time is pretty much the same. Interesting whether I'm running straight through or doing my run walk. And I did 1 minute 30 run, 30-second walk intervals for this race. I tend to even go a little bit faster sometimes when I am doing run walk. I just naturally, I'm not really thinking about my pace that much. I'm more thinking about how my feet are falling and how my body feels. But yeah, I can't believe that was my fastest 5K. Anyway, it says I averaged out at an 11:49 minute 5K. So there it is. My heart rate, my average heart rate was higher. Oh, it says it was 100% humidity. You see it here? Do you see that? That's what that is. The dew point. 100%. What? But anyway, my heart rate was a little higher because of the heat, but I don't feel winded at all. I don't feel tired. I don't feel that feeling in your chest, you know, when you've really exerted yourself, that kind of lingers for a while. I don't feel that at all. And that is another goal of mine for sustainability throughout this weekend. But I think that's about all. I only noticed, so like I said, I don't stop at the characters, but I try to like notice which characters are out. I saw maybe 4 or 5 character stops, and I don't even remember who. I tried to film them going by. Who knows what footage I got. But I saw Aladdin and the Genie and Abu, and some characters I don't actually know very well. But really fun, and I did stop for a picture with Minnie. I hope that picture came out. I was kind of like a little overexcited to meet Minnie, but it's okay. Can you be overexcited to meet Minnie Mouse? I don't think so. Just excited. No such thing as overexcited to meet Minnie Mouse. So my plan for the rest of the day, because I am looking at the next 3 days and the mileage is only going to accumulate, if you're not familiar, I am doing the Dobie Challenge, which is a 4-day race challenge, 5K check, 10K tomorrow, half marathon Saturday, full marathon Sunday. That's a lot left to do. So I really need to take care of myself today. I typically don't do the parks when I do races. I'm not saying I'm never gonna do the parks, ever. I don't have any plans to do parks this trip, and I didn't do them in any of the races that I participated in 2022 either. I do like to stay close to Disney Springs so I can walk over. I do have a car, but I just like giving my body a chance to kind of shake out. So my plan now is to stretch, take a nice shower, do some foam rolling, do some Theragun, and have my little snack probably. And then in a few hours when Disney Springs opens, I will walk over, give my body a chance to shake out, you know, just with a nice light walk. I'll probably walk quite a bit in Disney Springs today, but not too much. And get some food. I might go to Gideon's, that kind of thing. And then make sure that I'm getting a nice meal in, probably mid-late afternoon, and then heading back, taking a nice bath, and with a lot of Epsom salts in it, and getting in bed between 6 and 7 is my target. I got 7 hours and 15 minutes of sleep last night. I'm feeling really good. So I'm on this, like, that's another thing that I've been kind of doing differently this time. I always go to bed pretty early in the races, but I have just changed my mindset, and I'm considering this like as if I were traveling like internationally or something, someplace really far away where I'd be in a completely different time zone. I mean, I am in a different time zone here, but it's only an hour difference, but I'm thinking of it like, okay, 7 o'clock is like 11 o'clock. Right? I want to make sure, and waking up at 2:30 would be like waking up at 6:30. So I'm just like moving everything back in my brain. It makes a difference. Like logistically, I know what time it actually is, but convincing myself illogically, one could say, but it is for a logical reason, that it is actually not that time at all, just helps me be tired enough to fall asleep. I fell asleep before 7 last night, and I know all this because of my Oura Ring and my stats and my phone. In fact, I will show you in case you're like, what are you talking about? I will show you my sleep stats for last night. So you can see I was in bed for 7 hours, 37 minutes, but I actually slept for 7 hours, 14 minutes. I never get that much REM, so that's not out of the ordinary for me. My resting heart rate was right where it typically is, so that's good, about 42 beats per minute. My HRV balance looked good. Then it's just giving me an alert for timing because it's like, why did you go to bed at 6:30? But anyway, that app just kind of helps me also just with sleep in general. So I will link the Oura below. I don't have an affiliate or a referral or anything for them, but that's just, this ring has been really changed everything for me with sleep and getting good sleep, and also bringing in the practice now of eating almost what is typically for me like a full breakfast. Like I had a banana and a little cup of peanut butter and a honey stinger waffle in the corral. I was sitting in the corral for an hour and a half. So I had my nice little breakfast, and that's another thing that is a new things that I'm learning as I go here with the Run Disney journey. Okay, I'm gonna stop blathering at you, and I'm gonna end this video here. There will be more videos featuring the rest of my Dopey Challenge experience, so stay tuned for those if you'd like to see. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed coming along with me for the 5K today. It was so fun. It was so fun. Oh, I just wanted, last thing, I wanted to say a shout out to Paulina, who came and found me in the corral, and we hung out and chatted for a while, and we even like walked to the start line together. So that was really awesome. It was so nice to meet you. Thank you for spending time with me and hanging out, and I hope you had an awesome race. And yeah, congrats to you, and congrats to everybody who ran. Awesome job. So proud of all of you, and me, and you, and everybody. All right, friends, the Run Disney adrenaline is pumping. Okay, so I'm gonna go do all those things I did, and I will see you next time. We'll go do the 10K. Here we go. Here we go, 10K. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.